like best about this area? I just like the feel of the neighborhood. I feel like when we moved in, everyone seemed really nice, and people came out to meet us. I mean, we met like Randy and Ken and Barbara and Larry, as we were moving in with the trucks, and people, went out of their way to come over and say hi and welcome us to the neighborhood, and that was really nice. It seemed like there was a lot of empty houses. Like my understanding is our house was empty for a couple of years before we moved in, and while I'm cautious of gentrification, I also like houses being full and full of people who are doing things in the neighborhood who are contributing members, and it does seem like things are slowly getting better as we live here. Like we're meeting more neighbors, people are seeming to be getting more involved. I mean, like from our meetings, like the community gardens, like that coming to fruition is really powerful. You see some growth on the boulevard, some new restaurants coming in, new coffee shops coming in. It's nice to see that as well. Yeah, and I think the longer we live here, the more people we meet as well. Technically, I'm the convener. So there was a changeover where um, we needed someone to run the meetings, and wasn't sure I wanted to be a president, but I was happy to get people together and be the one who helped get people out to meetings and try to get more people involved. So I think my first action as convener was to make flyers and try to recruit people to knock on doors to get more folks out to the meetings, and it worked. So we went from I think having like 8 people at our meetings to having over 30. So it was a nice change. I think it's always good to work in your community. I mean, when I lived in DC, I was very active in the neighborhoods I lived in. I taught in one of the schools up there, and I think I think it makes for a better living environment when you know your neighbors and you know what people are doing, and you're helping create create a better living space for you and your neighbors. I feel like with the civic association, knocking on doors, suddenly I met people I never met before. I'd lived here for a year, and suddenly people are coming to the door, and they're a little cautious at first because here's this guy they don't know with a flyer in their hand. What's he selling? But I met folks, and now some people know my name. I walk by, and some people say, "Hey, Eric," and that's nice. I think I'd like to see just more development on Brooklyn Park Boulevard. It'd be nice to have places for people to go, out to get a bite to eat. It'd be nice to have places to buy groceries down on the street, down on the boulevard. It's there's an old theater there. I don't think we'll have a theater again, but something around entertainment would be nice again. You look at neighborhoods like Churchill and like Scott's Addition, where all these new establishments are constantly opening up. It'd be nice to have some of that here. Like I don't want to get to a point where we can't park. But it is nice to have places to convene and go out and do things. I'm thankful that we do have Nomads. I mean, I love the fish sandwich there. And it's nice having what we have there now, but it'd be good to have more.